Hi, and welcome to... Oh, yeah, my microphone is working. Hi, and welcome to Almost Every Sonic, the series in which we attempt to play every Sonic game and ultimately fail. It's a fatalistic series about never fully succeeding at your dreams. Hi, I'm your host, as always, GX, aka Chris, aka The Spin Dash, aka whatever. And we are wrapping up our Encore Mode of Sonic Mania playthrough tonight. When last we left off, we had been in our playthrough up to Press Garden Zone. We made it to Act 2, but I can't remember if it'll actually preserve that we made it that far. It's possible we may have to replay Act 1. I can't remember. But either way, we have our team of Ray and Knuckles, as opposed to our team of Knuckles and Ray, or our team of Tails and Knuckles. I might have a type. Anyhow, let's continue on. We have several continues. Okay, so we will be playing a little bit of Act 1 again, but it's okay. Press Garden's a good stage. I will relish playing Act 1 again. My partner Knuckles, however, will not relish it. He's too busy getting caught in a wall to do anything effective. Let's just go on without him. We'll be fine. We'll be fine without him. He'll make it at some other point. Oh, right. When Ray lands, he is not technically in a ball form, so he could very much land on things that you would not normally land on. I guess in the same way that you would his Tails in flights. Difference being, Ray can exit out of his flight, whereas Tails cannot. Knuckles, get over here. Get over here. Swap me out. Tails! Ooh, I wonder. Get over here, Ray. Get over here, Ray. I need you. Oh, I cannot will Tails to fly. I wish I could. I wish I could will Tails to fly and carry me up and over, and then from there transition into a glide. Does not seem to be the case, though. I wonder if this will give me another opportunity to actually get another Chaos Emerald. I'll take it. Fine. It's not a lightning shield, but I'll take it. What's up here? What's up here? Tails, go figure out what's up here. Oh, I don't think anything's up here. I wanted things to be up here. If I were a game designer, which I'm not, I would have put something there to make me personally happy. Or maybe I would just fill it with spikes and make someone upset. Like, why did you put spikes here? The answer is, because I hate you, the audience. I do not want you to play my game. You'll suffer. Oh, darn. I cannot fly while we're spinning. I cannot switch, that is to say. Let's see, can we have enough flight to do this? We might. But, oh good. Great. That's my intent, sure. The angle in which Tails has his head during flight. I don't know what it is, but the sprite in this game is particularly adorable, and I can't quite put my finger on, like, why the facial expression there is more than normal. Maybe just the tiny mouth. The tiny closed mouth. The shape of the eyes. It's an adorable Tails. That's my point. My point is adorable Tails. Tails and his best friend, Ray. On adventures together. Through the magical garden. Come on, come on. What if I go up here? Is there anything up? There's nothing up here for me to get. Okay. Continue through down below then. Touch this bottom, where this thing is going to crush us to death. Perfect. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I'm going to encounter... I know realistically I should be, you know, going a little bit quicker through this for the sake of the stream. But I can't help myself. It's just how I play classic Sonic games, is that I like to get, I like to take my time, and I like to try to find as many, like, little secrets and stuff as I possibly can. Okay. Here, middle! That gives us quite a few. Perfect. And we get the rings. 1, 2. Yes! Already much better than I was doing the first time. Darn, missed that one. Well, maybe I can get the next way around. There have been, for some of them, I think only in the first, the standard run of, special stages, I have had runs where I can get some of the, emeralds without even making it to Mach 3. Okay, focus on rings. Rings are my friend. Ooh, ooh. That's a lot of drift there. That's a lot of drift. Okay. Woo. Catching up. Catching up. Oh. Ooh, I was really nervous there. Okay. We have 30 seconds. And we're hitting walls. Ooh, I could be cutting that corner. And should be cutting that corner. And we're gonna fail. Oh, sure, it gets to cut that corner. When I get to cut that corner, the FBI says, no, you have to pay your taxes. The guy at Subway says, sir, this is not a Subway. This is a Home Depot. We will not sell you a sandwich. Then I have to leave and go to the Lowe's where they'll sell me a sandwich. Yeah, I do love the Mania soundtrack. It is a very good soundtrack. If you also want another good soundtrack, go check out the soundtrack for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. You kind of have to look for it on SoundCloud a bit, but it is there, and you can get it. And it is by a Mr. T. Lopes. I hope I'm saying that. Is it T. Lopez? I would be super embarrassed if it is not, but my American English takes a look at an E after a vowel and a consonant and says, oh! That E is silent. And then I make it silent. And I am possibly offensive to someone. of the way that English works. Oh, on the plus side, despite having to replay one act, we still did get another emerald, which is more emeralds than I expected to get. Ooh, wait. I go up, because I want to go up. Let's go up. Up is good. Up is very good. Hi, Zeta. Oh yeah, the soundtrack to Shredder's Revenge is amazing. Even if you just, like, catch it on YouTube, it's still real good. It's sort of wacky and over the top, but in all of the right ways. I know, for some reason, Ghostface Killer did one of the vocal tracks for it, which is fascinating. No, Alex, we're just not... Oh, wait. Actually, you're right, I wasn't doing weekdays for now. But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm getting to play Sonic Mania, and I had the time to do it, so... why not? Oh, wait. Another... darn, I got that one last time. I don't get the second attempt until I beat the game. Oh, game. Oh, game. Always trying to stick it to me. Wanting to get emeralds. You know me, always trying to get those emeralds. Saying, no, you can't get the emeralds. I'm having a wackier night tonight compared to some of my other ones. I don't know if I'm gonna be significantly more coherent or significantly less coherent. But it's going to be different in some fashion. Go, Ray, go! Hit him! Aw, yeah, fine, you did well. You got a hit in. Thank you, Ray. So, Alex, what are you playing while I am playing this? Are you playing Sonic Origins? That would be my initial guess. Tails is profoundly cute in this game. They found some really great animations for him. I think the thinner pupils work for Tails a little bit better than the way that they sort of look on Sonic. Sonic Origins Story Mode on Switch. Got my final Super Emerald again. Good, congrats. Congrats on the many Super Emeralds. Hey, let's swap you out. We're gonna swap you for Sonic. So that Tails can be in charge and Sonic must follow. Yeah, well, I mean, I announced quite a while ago that I was going to be on this classic Sonic kick. Like, there was lead up to me playing a lot of classic Sonic. So I have a thought on my next game, but I hesitate to actually announce it yet, because it's going to be difficult to actually get running. So I am inclined to not mention it by name yet. But I will say it is a PC game. It is a game that is predominantly a PC game. It is one of the few Sonic games that is predominantly a PC game. Zeta, we actually just finished up our modern Sonic kick. I had a what's it called? A complete personal ban on doing anything with classic Sonic up until Origins release. And then Origins came, and it was tough for me because I love classic Sonic. But then it was like, well, I don't wanna wear myself out on it. Yes, it is. That's true. It is classic Sonic, and technically on PC. Oh, you mean... Oh, you're saying Sonic R. Sonic R is in the short list. I'm tempted to, try... I got the, before I basically did a full Windows wipe, I did have Sonic R running on 10. And I'm curious if I'm going to be able to, get it to once again run on 11 with some of the mod tools. But that's not a bad idea to, make another, Sonic R run. I don't think I did Sonic R for this iteration of the series. I think that was only, whenever I was running this show on my personal channel. So, good excuse to do Sonic R, I suppose. But no, something different. I am not answering any further questions in regard to that, for the sake of, not disappointing anybody if I can't get it to run properly. That's true, it is short. Sonic R would only take me roughly a single, session, which is good. Which is, very good for the show that I do. Alex. Don't ruin things. Don't ruin things. Oh, those of you on Twitch don't get to see what it was, but yeah, I will confirm. The thing what someone said on the YouTube chat by the person who is on staff did in fact guess properly on the first try. Not that there's that many PC exclusive Sonic games. Okay, I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I know that there are certain techniques to get Sonic Schoolhouse running on modern PCs. I've at least seen 1 or 2 tutorials. It's just a question of if I can get it to run on my PC. But we will make an attempt. I also am not sure exactly how many sessions that's going to, consume. I think I just did a massive loop. I don't think I made any meaningful progress here. Let's go up here. Sonic, we're gonna swap you. For Mighty! Got Mighty and Tails. The ultimate team-up. I like that they found a lot more, interesting things to do with, the elemental shields in this game. Because the elemental shields always felt like a little bit... They're not like overpowered or anything in classic Sonic. They are certainly effective, but you do run into like the problem of Sonic, really only Sonic getting much benefit out of anything but the water shield. Whereas for this game, like, they all have some sort of special side effect. Like, Mighty can... Right, go through all these. Like, well, not just Mighty, but like everybody can break through the ice on this, or burn through wooden platforms. Oh, hey, another ring. Let's see how well Mighty can do. Alex, I think you missed it, but I did get an additional emerald so far. Which I'm very happy about, because I wasn't expecting to get another one. stay close. Let's cut corners. Let's get rings early. If I was anticipating that, I might have been inclined to go for it, but too nervous right now. Let's focus on getting Mach 2, because it's going to start speeding up soon, and I cannot afford to waste a whole bunch of time trying to manage. Okay, I'm starting to lose distance here. Getting ahead of me consistently. Can't let that happen. Okay, we're up to Mach 3. Just focus on rings. Minutes, or 30 seconds. 27 seconds. We're catching up. Can we make it in 8 seconds? 7? Oh, we're not gonna make it. 4, 3, 2... Ah! So close. Probably could have made it if I didn't hit that one spike ball. Ah, fair attempt. Oh, wait. No, I want to do this. Okay. Wait, that's a platform that's shooting missiles. Wait, I don't... Why would I want a water shield? Don't trick me, game. You can't fool me. With your shield trickery. This is, quite honestly, the hard-boiled heavies fights are actually pretty interesting because they don't move in the same way that, like, an Eggman robot would. One of his various suits. Also, Mighty, super OP. Super OP in this fight for many reasons. Aw, darn. I'm probably not as OP now. Okay, see you in the fight. Yeah, it feels like there was a little more creative stretch. It feels like the hard-boiled heavies are just able to do or be something that normal Eggman villains can't, normal Eggman bosses can't. They're almost like a little bit more interesting version of some of the mid-bosses in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sort of like how the mid-bosses are very much not in the style of a normal Robotnik boss fight. Might just be my imagination. I don't know. I feel like there's something philosophically a little bit different. This remix. This remix. So into it that I'm getting hurt. No, Mania doesn't need hypersonic, Alex. We don't need hypersonic. Hypersonic feels like a weird decision to have in the year 2022. Like they already they lean less heavy on it than they used to, but they already do tend to lean a bit heavy on supersonic as a concept in a lot of modern Sonic. I kind of feel like maybe sometimes it's just a bit too much of a crutch, plot-wise, to say, oh, we need to have the supersonic fight, because that's how... you can't have the final fight unless Goku finds a new level of power and asks all the people... maybe that's the supersonic fight I want. As I want him to raise his hands in the air and say, "People of Earth, lend me your power!" And then just use that to fire a very long, slow beam at Lord Frieza. Also, yes, the Sonic franchise does need Lord Frieza. He's an important character to... Oh, yeah. Plenty of games haven't. Honestly, like, some of my favorite boss fights in Sonic games are the ones that do not. I think Sonic Generations had the Supersonic fight. I thought that boss fight is terrible. But then I think back to, like, Sonic Colors, and, like, I really like the Sonic Colors final boss fight. I kind of like the Sonic Lost World final boss fight, but there is a lot of Sonic Colors DNA in it, so it's kind of like, well, it's still fun, but, you know, parts of this that you did already. I like the Egg Dragoon. The Egg Dragoon is a fun boss battle in its various incarnations. Honestly, I just, like, as someone who is the classic Sonic fan more so than a modern Sonic fan, not that I don't like modern Sonic, but, you know, I have my preferences. The stuff in modern Sonic, like, the thing I like about bosses in classic Sonic is that they are built around, like, just an idea or a weapon or some sort of singular concept, where it's not like, oh, this boss has 40 guns and, like, that lets him do these 12 attack patterns. It's more like, no, there's a couple isolated attack patterns. Like, and here, this one, this boss fight, he has a hammer. He has a hammer, and he's going to hit you with that hammer. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm glad to have Mighty in this fight. I'm glad to have Mighty in this fight. There. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. My fault. Admittedly, my fault. I forgot it was going to do that. Okay, where do you spawn? 1, 2. Yes! So Alex, you are stating in chat that Hypersonic is Ultra Instinct. So then, who is Beerus? Who am I to believe Beerus is in the Sonic universe? Sonic's mentor through profound destruction that he is able to bribe through the use of ramen. I'm waiting for you to just say, "Oh, it's Big the Cat," as if it's in order to, you know, make me upset or something. Actually, I guess you figure that Blaze would be the Beerus or something. Mr. Owl. You know what? I'll take Mr. Owl. I will take Mr. Owl. Well, Mr. Owl would be more like a, he would be, oh, jeez. Now I'm losing all of my old Dragon Ball knowledge in favor of my new Dragon Ball knowledge. He would be, the god that Goku went to at the end of Snake Way. I think, no, not Roshi. No, his, well, whatever. I can remember Gregory's name, because it's Gregory. Gregory the Cricket. But I can't remember who- King Kai, thank you. Thank you, Junior Reed. What? Why could I remember the stupid cricket's name? I could remember Bubbles, the monkey's name, but I could not remember King Kai. That's how you know I'm a real Dragon Ball fan. I can remember the animals' names, but I can't remember the name of the actual person who owns the tiny planet. Tails, you're gonna take the lead on this one. I feel like you're more prepared to take on the, actually, oh man. This boss fight, or this path to the boss fight is just made for Ray. Because Ray... The problem is, Ray does not lose a whole lot of speed whenever he flies compared to Tails. Tails kind of loses a lot of his vertical speed whenever he goes into flight mode, but Ray does not. Oh, we got... I did not notice this before. We've got, broken Metal Sonics over on the side there. I like, that I can tell exactly how far behind everyone is by comparing, Actually, Mighty, you're gonna be better off at this, I think. I can tell exactly how late it takes, or how long it takes for someone to reply, to tell exactly how far back they are. Apparently it does not like me, doing the ground pound on this, because I've hurt myself every time I've done it, but I keep insisting on doing it. Oh, this is an amazing lead up to a boss fight. Just the whole 3D background. And then you basically fight, the boss of this level is effectively the last boss of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And that's fantastic. Also, I'm gonna die. No, oh no, oh no, I'm good. Oh, yes, I definitely did die. Okay. Okay, but oh, right. Encore mode means that I only get sent back for a bit. I do wish it sent me back, or it did not throw me out of the boss battle, though. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I know I've learned this. There we go. Okay, I have to rely on the bounce back. Got here. Okay, we got the bombs. Got 3 bombs. Darn it. Ah! Tails! Tails, take over for me! No, no! It sent me back to the beginning! I'm not allowed to die! Ray, you got this, man. You've got this. You're my perfect boy. You are my beautiful, perfect boy, and you can defeat anything that you set your mind to. Like this jerk. Set your mind to him. Destroy him. Kick his metal butt. Kick his metal butt in front of his dad. Just beat him up in front of Dad. Be like, oh, son, I'm so disappointed in you. You died. Why did you do that in front of me? I'm so embarrassed. There we go. That's the problem. The problem was, I wasn't playing as Ray. Oh no! What a jerk. What a jerk for him to do that to me. Greedy model of an Eggman robot. Has vectors and everything. Did I get... I fell so fast, I warped through the bubble. Great! Great. That's what you want to do. That's how you do it. Ray is very good to have in underwater stages. Through the combination of his, like, gliding ability. Like, when you think of the gliding ability, you think, well, you can't go very fast in this. Ray can do pretty well with it. Like, the fact that, like, he can just go into the glide without losing speed makes him pretty effective whenever he needs to jump. I mean, I'm gonna stop short of saying, like, he is the perfect character. But for me, he's the perfect character. If they ever decided, and at this point, based on various factors, I suspect that there probably will not be something along the lines of a... We'll call it a Sonic Mania, or a Sonic Origins Plus. No matter how much I would absolutely love one. Can we go up? Can we go up? I'd like to go up because I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's what I expected. Oh! That's what I should have been doing. Okay, then. I hope I can find another bubble shield. Ah! I had all those rings. Yeah, you're basically right, Alex. It works because even though there is water involved, like, they don't let that... There's a lot of paths to kind of let you get through it pretty quickly. They do treat it, as you say, a water park. Even in the original, it kind of played out that way. A lot of currents, a lot of, boosts, a lot of long flumes. No! No! So many spikes. Can I go up? Wanna go up? Wanna go up? Let me go up! Nah, I'm never gonna get up. That's too far. I might argue that it has the best music of a water-focused level in a Sonic game. Doesn't feel... Water levels in Sonic games tend to feel a little bit ponderous. I don't know if ponderous is the right word that I'm looking for, but, they tend to feel very methodical, I guess. And... this does not feel methodical, per se. It feels challenging in interesting ways. It feels like it does ask you to sort of rely on a lot of the speed elements, especially, it doesn't feel... Even the original doesn't feel like you're super reliant on trying to find the oxygen bubbles. Because you're usually either in and out of the water so frequently, or you are, using a bubble shield. Yeah, Aquatic Ruins music is good. I do like me some Aquatic Ruins music. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's the best Sonic Zone, but I do like it. Yeah, Aquatic Ruins is pretty good because you can stay out, but the problem is, if you do go in, then it can be a real pain in the butt to get through. Whereas for this one, like, they don't ask you to like, get in and out that often. Like, it feels like it's very purposeful when it asks you to do that. Okay, trying to remember how far ahead I need to be. I need to... Darn, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I need to get him right before he drops a mine. I need to be enough distance from it so that I don't pick up the mine all the way, and then I need to let go in just the right... no. He's gonna fly away this time. Fly away! He's gonna fly away! He's gonna fly away. This was a really good spin on the boss fight. Like, as someone who played a lot of this boss fight, due to the fact that as Sonic and Tails, I could never get past Sonic 3's, what's it called? Carnival Night Zone for Sonic and Knuckles, for Sonic and Tails. The fact that it's like, okay, now you get to drive the Eggcraft, and for some reason, like, the actual boss fight itself doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. Why are you driving this as Eggman is swimming in in a wetsuit? Sort of dropping mines as you just sort of hover and get the opportunity to hit him with his own machine. It's a very strange situation he put himself in. I guess he hoped that the hubris would destroy you. Like, I know how to get them. I'll make him suffer. Hubris! Oh wait, did I switch to Sonic? Have I had Sonic? Did I just not realize or notice that Sonic has been my partner for... Or no, wait. I'm not Ray anymore. Okay, I must have gotten an item that I didn't even realize I got. Okay. I lost track of what exactly I was doing. Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing? What am I playing? Am I a squirrel? Am I a fox? Am I some sort of egg-laying mammal? Wait. Is there... There's not a secret. Darn. Hi, today. Welcome. We are in part 2 of our playthrough of Sonic Mania Encore Mode. Yay! We got Ray back. Ray's a very important character. See, the important thing about Ray that you have to understand is that he has all the powers of Sonic, but he's actually stronger. But also, he is Sonic's best friend, and but he has this dark side to him that sometimes can make him evil, but then power of friendship makes him good again, and he's able to save the world. That's what's the best thing about Ray. Also, Ray is my original character. Please do not steal him. But you can go to my DeviantArt page, and you can see all the great art. And if you want to draw him yourself, you just have to ask me and get permission and say, this character belongs to GX, and it will be okay. I feel like at some point there, I went from like fan, like just going from the fan character writer to turn into someone who is making a custom what's it called? A custom sprite sheet on Spriter's Resource. We're Sonic and Tails again. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Ray became Sonic! No, wait, no. Tails became Sonic, and Ray became Tails. What a weird exchange! The thing I'm surprised about is, for various projects I've been looking through, what's it called, Spriter's Resource, and some of the, or, like, not the fan, well, they're all fan sprites, but, like, the custom sprites. And I'm surprised there haven't been a lot of attempts at some of the IDW characters. Because I don't feel like I've seen that much. And it might just be because, hey, they're new, but I don't know. I feel like I would expect to at least see a little bit more of that. Who needs? It's just Tails? Is it just Tails that needs water? Air? There we go. So yeah, it's just Tails. We're good there. Oh no, darn. Oh darn. Well, at least give me oxygen. Oh, right, the weird one. Okay, come on. Yeah! Oh, no! Okay, well, I got some rings. Crud. Tails, you take this one because I can't remember the order. That was a long go. Thank you, Sonic. Good work. Take a vacation. You've earned it. Just a single day, though. We need you back in the office by 9 a.m. on Monday. But you can take Friday off. No, you're not going to get paid for it. I'm just saying you could take the time off. It just won't cut into your sick days. Oh, right. How does... Okay. So okay, I could not remember how they did it for Encore Mode, because if you're not familiar with how the or if you simply do not remember how the, standard mode for this works. Actually, oh wait, I'm missing... Oh, no wonder I only got Sonic and Tails, because I did not, get Mighty and Knuckles back. Yeah, I should do that. But, in the primary, mode of this game, Sonic and Tails have a... What's it called? Like a Sky Chase-like stage at the beginning of Mirage Saloon. Whereas, if you're playing as Knuckles, he actually just has a more traditional level as he gets knocked off of the, as he gets knocked off of the plane at the beginning of the stage. It's like, go catch up. But in this case, Knuckles is on the team. Team! We play as a team. Okay, if I wasn't a flying character... Oh, I'd just go to the left. As one does. And to the right. And whatever this is. And then we can get more friends. You see, when I need more friends, I get them really the only reasonable way to acquire friends, which is to say, I get them through the medium of pinball. Like, can you really make friends without the medium of pinball? Is it actually legitimately possible? I'm not convinced it is. You have to play the pinball stage and shoot into the combi catcher. And then from there, you have to grab your friends from the claw machine. You know, like you do. As one does. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's basically how OkCupid works, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm trying not to die. But I'm also trying not to break open that box. Hey, stop it. This is how much you're gonna stop it. You're gonna stop it so that I break you. Oh, wow! So many swinging chords! Okay, Knuckles and Mighty. We call this team the Chaotix. The Chotix. They specialize in Chaos. And they both know Chaos Control. Control Alt Chaos. F4. Numlock. Print screen. Task manager. I don't know what I'm doing. What I'm suggesting is Knuckles and Mighty are very good at computers. They are very technology literate. In their off time, Knuckles is actually a, people say that Knuckles is a treasure hunter on his off time, but he actually runs a lot of SQL for a couple major corporations. He has a degree in C++. He knows a little Python on the side, but not enough to really go full all in on it. But he knows it. He knows, like, if he had to put together an app, he could. Cool, I'm glad we stopped for this. Oh no! It's Knuckles the Weasel! It's Knuckles the Weasel and his best friends, Vector the Bear, and Espio the Duck? Is that just Dynamite Ducks? It's just Dynamite Ducks. It's just Dynamite Ducks. I saw, on Twitter lately, someone sort of reposting the, sort of like the initial, I guess, pitch on Sonic Heroes, where it was like, we were going to have this many teams, and it was going to be this group of people, and it was going to be a lot of classic returning characters. Like there was going to be a team of Mighty and Ray, and there was going to be a team of Knack and Bean and Bark. And I don't know if they were all on a single team, but they were all sort of generally in there. And, it made me kind of wonder, like, obviously, they always have a lot of opportunities to either sort of make the contextually important new character, or sort of revisit something from classic days, and it felt like the Chaotix, Vector Espio and Charmy were like the last major attempt at like bringing the classic characters into modern. Like the only other time I can think of it was something like like the references in Sonic Generations. And even then, they don't really bring them back in this one. They just sort of reference them in the boss fight we're about to fight. The idea that we are not battling Bark, Bean, and Knack, but rather we are fighting a doppelganger, taking their form. But yeah, it always seemed weird because for a while, it's like correct me if I say this developer's name wrong, but it always felt like Bark and Bean were just really, really associated with whatever AM2 was doing. Oh, darn. Okay, good. Unlike the last boss fight, I don't have to restart. Cool. Okay, we got the good team now. Got the good team. Hard Boy and Flight Boy. Yes, I know I called him Hard Boy. No, I'm not going to take another take on that. But yeah, Bark and Bean were on a surprising number of, like, Saturn-era games. They first sort of premiered in Sonic the Fighters, and then they went on to do things like the guest characters in, some of the soccer games, Virtuous Soccer. They were characters in Fighters Megamix. Heck, they were guest characters, whereas Sonic and his crew were not. Which is kind of weird to think about. Cool, we got our tails back. I'm guessing, like, because I think Sonic the Fighters was developed by AM2. I'm pretty sure it was. They were handling a lot of the fighting games at the time. But, I guess, like, it was just a matter of, like, well, these are our characters. We're gonna use them for our stuff. And proceeded to use it for their stuff. Ah, darn. Thought that would take me to a secret. It just took me back. I'm curious. It's like, it's still too early to really speculate too hard on the future of, the franchise, since we're still actually waiting for Frontiers to, like, figure out exactly what it is and what it's gonna have. And I mean, like, beyond the basic premise of it uses this set of controls, and it, is of this broad genre style, but more like specifics, like how the controls feel, like what the overall structure feels like. Beyond just, like, what do you do in it on paper. But I'm really curious what they ultimately decide to do in the classic space, because there's a lot of paths that they could take. in it. And the big question that just sort of hangs out when it was like, who is the steward? Darn. We both died. Okay, but I only lost one character. Cool. Who is going to be the steward of Classic Sonic? Because we had our headcanon stuff for Sonic Mania. We had our headcanon stuff for Sonic Origins. Do they ask them to make the next game? Is there... Does Sega attempt to make some form of classic Sonic on their own? If they do they attempt to have it be in 3D? Oh, yeah, I'm taking a Fire Shield. Absolutely, I'm taking a Fire Shield. Like, what does Sonic Team see as, like, the next direction for classic Sonic now that Iizuka is more or less committed to keeping them as separate sort of branches of the series after Sonic Forces? Like, my stance, as I sort of mentioned last time, was I kind of would like to see them continue to employ headcanon, but I almost want to see them, give them a project that's a little bit more experimental, or, like, let them have a project that's more experimental. Heck, I'd be into the idea of them, doing another classic Sega franchise that isn't necessarily Sonic. And I don't know exactly how that would work out, but, like, I imagine Sega owns Vector Man. I'm willing to accept that I could be wrong in that front, but I feel like that is something that they might have and can do something with. I'm just wondering, like, could you modernize the Vector Man design? Because, like, one of the things I always hear for people who go back to it is like, oh, it looked cool. And it did. Vector Man looks very cool. Doesn't always play cool, but it looks cool. Okay, cut this corner. Yep, there we go. Let's try the difficult move here. No, well, we didn't get all of them, but we got one of them. And that is a good start for us. Okay, I haven't lost in my sight yet. Oh! I thought I was going fast enough to cut that corner, but no. 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 I had extreme hubris, and it failed me. Let us return to our oil ocean. Going back on the topic of, hey, they did cool things with shields. The fact that there is the fire shield now in Oil Ocean, and it causes everything to burn, is kind of hilarious and amazing. And the way that they sort of repurposed, the, ghost light mechanics from, Sandopolis Zone in Sonic and Knuckles. Pretty entertaining. Oh, pardon. Go up. Go up. It's unfortunate that I hurt my partner whenever I attempt to do this. Okay, come on. Come on, Knucklehead. Oh, wait. I'm missing a character. Let's go get back whoever I'm missing. I didn't realize I was missing someone. Let's get Mighty. First time. Can you no-scope a claw machine? You can no-scope a claw machine. I think that's what I just did. No! We're leaving Ray behind! Goodbye, Ray! I'm gonna go be in this underwater thingy. Under oil submarine. Wait, hold on. Can I? Yes, I can. Aw, darn, that's a wall! I did that for nothing. Okay, we need to escape to oxygen. Bye, Ray! I'll miss you. Enjoy the oil ocean and the toxic air. Oh no! I have no fire anymore. So, for those of you who actually might not be familiar, I guess it's probably worth, going slightly into, the origin of Mighty and Ray. I think most of you here probably... Those of you in the Sonic community... Oh, actually... Oh, you know what's worth trying to get running? Oh, but I'd have to make a... I'd have to get a purchase for that. Hi, Type S7, welcome. Greetings from Japan, and 9 AM. Glad to have you here. Just a solid pink beam. Come my way. There we go. Let's get the other one. Aha! I'm too far! I'm not too far! Crud! 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 I lost my ring! I have no rings! I do... Even with Mighty as your partner, he does, stuff does bounce off of him, which is pretty great. But yeah, I should look into, USB trackball. I'm hesitant to do it until after my next payday, but... but I could. Oh no! Why did you put Oil Ocean next to the fire level? Why would you ever do that? That's a terrible idea. Don't put Oil Ocean next to the fire level. That's how you cause ecological disasters. That's how you get fire levels. You don't get them from being near volcanoes. You get them by putting a oil refinery somewhere next to volcanoes. Ah, darn. Okay. Come on. Send. There we go. Ooh, do we swap? Let's swap. Let's double swap. Yes. Tails and Sonic. We are Tails and Sonic. Sonic and Tails. Together forever. We'll always be friends? I forget the rest of the lyrics. I don't know. Someone in chat will paste a YouTube video of that. They'd be like, and then someone else in chat will be like, this is the first time I've ever heard this thing. What is it? Why is it like this? And the answer I will give them is, oh, I have no idea. But just enjoy it. Oh, wait. Oh, but I don't want a lightning shield. I would have want a lightning shield here. This is the worst stage. Well, the only shield worse you could get from a lightning shield here is like a bubble shield. Like, there are just stages where you just get fire shields because you need the fire shield. And this is that circumstance. Huh? Well, a special stage. How are we doing? What are we up to? We're only up to 8:30 as well, so I think we're getting pretty close, and we might be able to wrap this playthrough up tonight. I think usually I'm able to manage a Sonic Mania run through in 4 to 4.5 hours. Okay, another attempt. No hubris. Just play good. Just play good. That's our strategy this time. Our strategy is to be good at a game. It's a valid strategy. I've used it in other previous games to great success. Oh! I'm mad. Now I'm mad. It's fine. It's fine. I came into this playthrough knowing that I wasn't gonna get all the emeralds. And I'm not gonna get all the emeralds. I'm just not. Because I'm not that immediately good yet at the Encore special stages. I am neither particularly good at finding the rings, nor am I particularly good at completing the stages yet. So I'm annoyed that I lost that early, but I was expecting to not necessarily get the emerald that time, so is what it is. Gosh, I'm gonna be going back to the Sonic Advance games at some point in the future, and oh, the knowledge that I'm gonna have to play some of those special stages is the Sonic Advance special stages are not good, and I hate them. They're very irritating, they're very challenging, and it's a very big pain in the butt to even get to them. So here's what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna pause for a bit. I apologize. Do I have a Do I have I have full screen here. I'm gonna have to do something really quick, and I apologize. Normally I don't need to do this, but I am gonna take a very quick 5-minute break. I have something coming up that I really need to take care of. Go. Enjoy Arial font on this. I apologize, guys. I will be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some music. Not that neat. No. Excuse me. Perhaps not that loud. I'll be right back, guys. Hi, we're back! Yeah, my apologies. My tummy said, hey, it's a break time. You need to not be in this chair, like, right now. And so I followed suit, and I was not in the chair right now. And then I took it as an opportunity to, make a sugar-free carbonated beverage. Because it's very hot in here. Not just in the game. Also, that's how much I'm into the experience, is that as Sonic and Tails and Knuckles and Mighty and Ray must trek the sweltering depths, as will I, by not having my air conditioning on because it makes too much noise. Hey, get back here! I want to fight you! Oh, I guess we're not fighting. I guess we're escaping. Very, what's it called? What is that stage called? Hilltop Zone. A very Hilltop Zone segment. Ugh. Darn sinuses. Actually, Tails, get your butt over here. We're gonna swap. I want to see what is... Oh, nothing is up there. I thought something was gonna be up there. What about up here? What's up here? Nothing is up there. Tails, quit not finding things. Find things instead of not finding things. Things must be found, and you must be finding them. That is how exploration gameplay works. Trying to remember. I think you do still have to get all 7 emeralds for, like, the final ending of Encore Mode. I think that's the case. We'll find out soon enough, but I'm pretty sure you have to do that. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I have no shield. I'm not bouncy. I need the power of bounce. And to think, we're still only in Act 1. Double swap. Mighty and Tails. I think the thing that speaks to me in I think the thing that speaks to me in Encore Mode is the fact that it does have this element that, like, you swap characters. Although... Oh, actually, Mighty's a very good character for this. But it kind of gives me the thing I want from like, a randomizer. The idea that, like, it's, Hey, wait! What happened here? What's going on? There we go. That's a victory. Wait, can I? can I? Over this way, sign. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! In the lava! I'm a fan of, I'm a fan of randomizers in, games, but for me, it's not like, for me, it's not the appeal of, like, doing a Metroid or a Legend of Zelda in the form of randomizer. Where it basically, the randomization itself, like, drastically changes... basically dramatically changes the path. Well, it's sort of like that, but for me, what I dig about randomizers is I like to be thrown into something unexpected. I like for weird situations to come up and for the game to sort of demand I adapt. And not in like a long-term sense, but just sort of like in this short-term sense, where it's like, how you deal with this? And I think like a good example of that is one of my favorite was a Mario 3 randomizer, where darn, okay, got through. Oh well. Where it could randomize what the level is, what some of the enemies are, what Mario's color scheme is, what some of the items are, and I enjoyed all of that. There aren't a lot of really good Sonic randomizers. There was a bit of promise for one in a fairly recent Sonic hacking contest. I don't know if it even returned for the following one, but it didn't so much randomize much in the way of the levels themselves. Instead, it just sort of randomized certain minor elements, the graphics, the palettes, the music, which it's something. It was entertaining, and I liked doing it on a stream, but it wasn't necessarily what I was looking for in a randomizer. Like, the randomizer I'd be looking for is, it will change the order of the levels, it will select a different character every time, it will change up what, like, is in the items. Stuff like that. Oh, we're not getting that fire shield. This is unfortunate. I would very much like a fire shield. I think of the randomizers I have seen, like, there is a really good Sonic 2 randomizer. That, not Sonic 2, Sonic Adventure 2. And it randomizes the things that you would want randomized. Like, it will select... It not only will select a random character among the 6 major characters, but it will make sure that it adjusts the stage a bit, so that any character can, or so that the assigned character can get through it. It'll also do things like, you can just have a folder of, character mods, and it will add it to the whole randomization. So it's like, oh, I have this character mod that lets me play as, I don't know, Classic Amy, let's say. I don't know. That's the first thing in my mind. I don't think there actually is one for that, but it's what I thought of. But it would throw that into... It would just automatically throw it into the random mix. think it's really fun. Like, well, I think it's really fun, but it comes with the caveat that, like, I do love playing all of those classic games as Eggman. I think one of my favorite elements of the randomizer is because of the way that Sonic Adventure 2 separates out all its voice clips into separate entities. It can also just randomize the voice clips, and that includes stuff like, in a cutscene whenever Rouge needs to talk, she'll say something that the, like, I don't know, Tails will say as one of his memory card, or, like, menu screen options. Like, he'll say, we'll get to the cutscene where, Rouge is talking Knuckles is like, please insert a memory card as her line of dialogue. It's a very good randomizer. I recommend checking it out. I know there's, for some reason, despite the fact that there's not a good Genesis randomizer I've encountered, there is a Sonic, what's it called? Sonic, one for Game Gear or Master System randomizer, which, I mean, it's possible that there's just something innate to the way that that game is put together that it's more facilitating to a randomizer than some of the Genesis ones might be. I just find it kind of odd. It's like, hey, this is what we got here. This is what we got. Gonna randomize this thing. Gonna randomize the crap out of it. No! No! No explosions for me, thank you. I've had enough explosions for today. It's the Sonic 3 final boss. See, in the background there? It's that, weird flying tower thing that he rides. Let's go fight Knuckles. Oh, right, this is a boss fight. I forgot about this boss fight. I completely forgot about it. I don't know why I forgot that you do fight, you do fight the, leader of the hard-boiled heavies. That's right. You stay away from the Master Emerald question mark? All of these stone emeralds? Stay away from whatever they are? I guess because I'm using a different palette in Encore mode. Maybe it looks different. Honestly, I don't remember. Fuck madness. We are approaching the end. We'll probably go a little bit late tonight so that we can get to the end of the game. So do not be surprised by that. Also, an amazing remix. Anything Sonic CD is amazing that they do in this game. Except for the weird way that it sounds like they're incorporating the Ghostbusters theme. I'm not saying I dislike it, but I am saying it's very odd. Oh no! Got sent backwards! To the background! Go, Tails, go! Go to the background! No, does not go to the foreground. Actually, I'm looking at the background, and I don't think that they actually made separate sprites for the character. To me, I look at this and I think this is just sprite scaling. I could be wrong, but it certainly looks more like sprite scaling than it does a completely redrawn thing. That said, the background areas themselves do look like completely different sprites. Okay, let's go down this pipe. Oh no! There's a trap to the foreground! Oh! Oh geez, I wasn't expecting that. Well, let's once again not get an emerald. Okay. I have found all the pitfalls of my previous plan, and this time, we will get through them without dying. Must show confidence. Confidence in the face of adversity. That's not confidence, that was me missing that. I'll still get through. Can make up for this time. I can make up for this lost ground. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, UFO. Cannot keep my prize from me. I know the correct path. Correct path to glory and victory. I shall expertly outrace you. Especially now that I'm at full speed. Okay. Cut this corner. We're on our path. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, I was very scared there for a moment. Ah, darn, I did it again. Oh, are there going to be any opportunities for me to even get rings in this playthrough? Yes, yes there will be. Okay, we got just a couple. Not a lot, but hopefully enough. No, no, that wasn't good enough. Hey, gotta continue. Sorry to pour that directly in front of the mic. It was just the easiest place to do so. I remember, even in the, it always feels like, in a Sonic game, the hardest, in like classic Sonic, the hardest, special stages are never the last ones. It's always like a couple before the last. So it's like the halfway point is the place where it's like, well, this is gonna be the hardest possible moment. Right, okay, come on. Here's the hump you have to get over. In. Okay. Vanish. And back. And it. Okay, there's a fairly predictable period then that I should be paying attention to. Vanish. No, darn. I messed that all up. Okay. At least I'm mighty. And these blades mean nothing to me, except for that one time they hurt me. Aha! Finally did it! Can I get... But I want these! But I want these! Let me have my item! How could you put them inside of a wall? What kind of monster? Do we go backwards? Go forwards? Oh, we go forwards because that's where the boss is. That's how we fight a boss. Oh! Right! Right, I forgot you fight this boss! I forgot a lot about Mania from the last time that I played it. I have very vivid memories of, like, the actual original Genesis games because I would play those constantly as a kid. But I don't have the same vivid memory of, Mania. I haven't necessarily, played it quite as much. Okay. Those tricks might have worked on Sonic 1 Sonic. But I'm not Sonic 1 Sonic. I'm Sonic 1 Mighty! And then, I do remember now that there is a remix that, once I hit him enough times, he just starts going wild. And it's the fourth one that hits. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I haven't completely lost it. Hi, Dauntless. Welcome. It's going well. We're running a little bit late tonight, but we are gonna make an effort to try to finish the game. There we go, there's my team. And listening to these fantastic remixes of Sonic CD music. If you want great remixes of Sonic CD music, head over to ocremix.org, where they have lots of great remixes of Sonic CD music. Sometimes we play them on Friday nights. On streams. No! No spikes, please! Oh, this saxophone. Like, this is very much an artificial saxophone, but it's so fitting with what's going on. Oh, no! It hit me while I was spinning! and my damage animation was just race spinning. So, I'll bite. What are you looking for in the Sonic Origins Metacritic reviews? I'm curious. Are you trying to make a decision? Are you, just curious for the sake of curiosity's sake? Generally speaking, like, I know they're Metacritic and just review aggregators in general have a weird place anymore, where it's like, it feels like it's evolved into, 3 different purposes, and people are strangely invested in whether or not, the broader public agree. I guess, like, reviewers or the broader public agree and get real mad if they, if reviewers think not highly enough of a game that someone likes. I, had conversations recently with, someone who was very emotionally invested in, the Metacritic of Sonic Origins in a way that just, to me, I could not really personally relate to. Like, I don't see a lot of value in that, because people misuse reviews. People misuse, reviews, and, because the point of a review is generally not the artistic, assessment of a game. Sometimes it is. Sometimes the artistic assessment of a game is fairly important to what that game is. But generally speaking, game reviews on the internet, if they are coming out at the time that the game comes out, are aimed at consumer purpose. That, hey, we are reviewing this because we are telling you whether or not you should buy this. And I think there's... Oh, darn it. I don't think they took Christian Whitehead's name out of the... I don't know if they include him in the credits, but his name is actually in the, opening logos. So I don't know if they did take his name out of the credits, but, like, his name is on the project, if I remember correct. But yeah, there could, for me, there is a really good reason to, oh no! Explosive Amy! People talk all the time about, Tails Doll. But no, we're not here for Tails Doll. We're here for, Amy Doll. Oh, that sounds creepy. That sounds creepy when I say it like that. Okay, what we got? This one's a robot. This one's an Amy. You can see them in the capsules on the main machine. Good, I'm glad you found that. Oh no! Oh no, how do I fight these Amys? Tails, fight these Amys for me! You must Tails' job is to manage my groupies. My explosive groupies. I'm actually... Oh, right. I did lose a character. Last zone. Last zone. Titanic Monarch. Get it? Because it's a big king. It's a big king. And we're gonna be inside him. Around him. And we're gonna fight him. And that's how we make a Titanic Monarch. Oh, Tails. Go for a bounce for me. Oh, wait. Wait, did we just change from Mighty and Tails to Mighty and Tails? Great! Great, that's how we do it. Very somber for like a final stage like this. Like, it feels like it's really, like, whenever you think of, the way Sonic Mania handles a lot of its stage stuff, how every zone, new or old, feels like, in terms of design philosophy and just straight up what gimmicks it uses, like an amalgamation of different stages. Like, the weird amalgamation of, the weird, like, combination of stages that this one has is, for the final stage of a game, like a combination of Death Egg Zone from Sonic & Knuckles, Carnival Night Zone from Sonic 3, and then with elements of, what's it called, what else am I thinking of? There's like a third one in here, and now I've completely lost... Oh, yeah, a lot of parts of it that remind me of Starlight Zone. Like, Carnival Night Zone is the weird addition to me in all of that. Okay. Can I get the 3 for this time? Oh, no! I don't think I can even go for it until I'm at least at speed 2. Maybe that's the ticket, is that I shouldn't be trying to get it on my first try. I should be trying to get to Mach 2 and then try for it. That's kind of academic, though, because I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance in this playthrough. But I've been saying that all night, so... Question mark? Shrug? What are you having me do here, game? Got a turtle here. And the turtle just wants to block me from getting a couple rings, so... That's a design? Let's ascend instead of descend. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, one of the kind of topics that came with last week's or Sunday's stream was like, hey, what would you want out of like the next Sonic Mania project? And I kind of pondered that a little bit tonight with like the different paths that they could be taking with just the broad concept of Classic Sonic. Because I don't think Classic Sonic is going away. I think they might ultimately change the packaging for them, but like the place where I stand with it is I don't know necessarily how you would do a Sonic Mania 2. Because there are very straightforward ways that you could do a Sonic Mania 2. You could just make more Sonic Mania levels. But the risk that you take with that is, the fact that it doesn't have the same sort of novelty as it once did, whenever it was like, hey, we're making a new Sonic game, in the style of old Sonic games. Like for real this time. Not like Sonic 4, no. Like the actual old style. And I don't know if you could necessarily play that up again and still have the same effect, for the audience. I think they could absolutely still do that and make a good game. But the first Sonic Mania just was so attention-grabbing because it was like, well, Sega's not going to make this thing, and then they hired someone to make that thing. But I feel like you would need to find some sort of angle on it. Like, you would need some sort of... Like, when I think of Sonic Mania 2, like, I'm trying to think of, like, what's the elevator pitch? What is the thing you advertise? Because if the advertisement can't just be, we made more Sonic Mania, what is, like, a good gimmick that you could do with that? I think the determination I made on Sunday was, have a developer that is either headcanon or headcanon adjacent, make the Saturn game that never was. Not like a complete recreation of Sonic Extreme, but like something in the style of a, what's it called? Like a low poly, possibly semi-sprite based. I should not be Knuckles for this boss fight. Knuckles is a terrible character for this boss fight. But I feel like maybe... Darn. I'm wondering if you could do something like really lean into the team aspect in the same way that they leaned into it for something like Sonic Advance 3 or Sonic 4 Episode 2, where having the different pairings is fairly important to the way the game plays. I feel like you could maybe do something like that. Fun stuff here. Trying to catch up on chat. Oh yeah, they totally could make a second one. I just kind of feel like that wouldn't... I'm not sure about... Like, characters is a weird one. Like, I've always had a weird relationship with sort of the... Not... I'm gonna say the word infatuation, but I'm not meaning that definition of it. The definition that, is people's first thought process. But Sonic fans tend to have this very strong feeling towards, but what if it had more characters? And sometimes I get it. Like like I said, I absolutely love playing as Mighty and Ray. The problem is, I don't love playing as Mighty and Ray because they are characters that I like. They are characters that I like, but the reason why I enjoy them is because they have very distinct play styles and abilities that actually legitimately do change the way I play the game, and I'm concerned that, like, the go-tos that people tend to have are like, oh, play as Metal Sonic or play as Amy, might not have the same, like, drastic change that Mighty and Ray do in the game. Like, you can't... I don't think... Despite the fact that I know people have done this, I'm just not necessarily convinced that the next Sega game ought be... Well, let's interpret Amy's Sonic Advance moveset into classic space. Like the perspective I come at with a lot of this is, we as Sonic fans don't always consider the mid-range Sonic fan, the person whom is much more important to Sega's bottom line than we are, but isn't as crazy up on, like, all the little nuance of everything. Saw Knuckles running backwards there for a second, and I got really confused. I'm also, like... I mean, look, there's always... I am going to be the person who is never going to recommend, under any circumstances, that you make a game with Shadow in it. Just from this point forward. But I also do not much care for Shadow. I think he had a plot purpose that he sort of was fine-ish with, I guess, in the day that I have thoroughly cooled on these days. And this is what it would take for me to care about Shadow. This is 100% what it would take for me to care about Shadow being another game. They would need to make him funny. Because I think Shadow can be an inherently funny character in how stupidly serious he is. But I don't think every game is very... I don't think the games in general are good reflections of that. I have no clue what you're talking about, Dauntless. The Thing. Unless you're talking about the controversy that was of discussion here on the other Discord channel. We'll pass on discussing the most recent controversy regarding a prominent Sonic developer, we'll say. We don't need to have that tone here. Whether that's what you meant or not. Oh, but the... Oh, do you mean... Okay. Yeah, I guess, hey, if you are afraid of being spoiled about the Sonic movie, don't listen to me the next, couple of minutes, but I'm giving you a little bit of time to react to that. But yeah, spoiler time is now. Yeah, we know Shadow's gonna be in the next one. Actually, the problem is, this is really gonna be the test for me. Because I've already firmly established myself as not a particularly big fan of, the Paramount films. Like, and there's stuff that they can do to make me like them more in their writing style. No, it was a different thing. Don't worry about it. But like the Sonic movies feel like they're written as if they are Nickelodeon cartoons, and Nickelodeon cartoons have a tone, but they are not really what I'm looking for from a, Sonic movie experience. It feels like the tone on them is just too inconsistent in a way that I'm not a fan of. That it feels like the jokes that they make leading up just make some of the serious moments feel a little bit undeserved. And also, I think a lot of the jokes are just straight up bad. I think some of the jokes are just bad. But yeah, it sounds like, hey, very good chance, I'm just gonna say very good chance that whatever the next movie is, it is going to be some form of adaptation of, Sonic Adventure 2. And if ever there were a character that I might like to see treated as humorous, it is Shadow. And I'm kind of nervous, it's kind of like the test of, like, okay, if you can deliver on making a legitimately funny movie where you know how funny the concept of Shadow can be, then I might be on board with that. But at the same time, I also, I don't want to sit here and keep thinking, like, okay, sell me on this movie again. Like, I personally don't put a lot of stock into the concept of the Sonic cycle. I think it's a lot more complicated than people tend to think it is. But at the same time, I also don't want to set the trap up for myself that's like, well, if only they did, maybe this is the movie that I will like, after I've had two that I distinctly do not. Actually, this is probably a very good shield for me to have. Oh, wait. I'm electric-proof! Yes! Yes! This is the exact right shield for me to have. I forgot that's what you can do in this shield. But yeah, I didn't hate the movies, but at the same time, the more I really think about what they are, I have to sort of acknowledge that there's not a lot of interest in them being for me. Like, for me, they would kind of have to make if they're gonna make the funny... Oh, darn. Well, I got rid of his, primary shield, so I don't have to worry too much. Oh, right, you went the opposite direction. That's fine, just get rings. Just get rings. Okay, I got a ring. I got a ring. That's all I care about. Now let's get on the proper side of this, so I can end this fight. Come on. Come on. There we are. That's the end of a boss fight. Oh, it's a great animation. Oh, I should use that animation. Oh, I know a project to use that animation on. Well, we didn't get all the emeralds, so we don't get the, final boss fight. But that's okay. We will, at some point, go back and just do, like, an emerald focus run and, get the end of the emerald. And get the end of the emerald. We'll get the end of the emerald. We'll get the rest of the emeralds, and then we'll, go ahead and, complete that. But for now, enjoy some surprisingly long credits. I don't mind the emerald hunting in the main Sonic Mania campaign. I just find the yeah, that's the one I was talking about, Dauntless. Yeah, that's a tone I don't want to focus on here. We'll say. In fact, to the extent that I'm not gonna say it out loud for the VOD's purposes. Friends buy the Hyper Potions. I love Friends buy the Hyper Potions. Maybe these aren't as long as I thought they would be. The problem is, the list of people who made the game is actually fairly small. But the list of people who also have to be credited by way of having touched it as other members of Sonic Team and Sega proper, that's sort of what pads out the length of these credits. Legal and business affairs? Corporate? Tell me about the VP of Sales and Marketing. I need to know about our sales manager and our 2 sales administrators. Wait. I am very curious what role and why exactly they need to credit Atlas of America. I kind of wonder, like, what exactly did they do to sort of justify being having credits in there? Product development. Head of studio localization at ESD. Yeah, you're probably right, Atlas. There's probably some level of, like, well, you wouldn't necessarily localize it, but they probably are, with there not being like a massive US we'll say, center for Sonic these days. The fact that, like, a lot of international Sega stuff is handled by their European team, and the whole Sega of America thing largely handles the brand management of Sonic. I imagine whenever you probably need someone to handle some business aspects of the US branch for a Sega game, that you probably would have some people associated with Atlas that would be useful in that context. I want to see how many of these... Oh, so long that started to go to sleep. I want to see, like, how many of these, say, marketing. Feels like there's a lot of marketing ones. A lot of managers. Everyone's a manager. Everyone's managing something. I wonder what's longer. These credits or the credits for Sonic Forces? Because there may ultimately be the same comparative number of people, but it does feel like these are going by a little bit slowly. I know that, like, I can press up or the button. Yeah, I can press a button and make them go slightly faster. Finance! Tell me about the finance director. Group finance manager. Credit control manager. Accounts coordinator. Oracle finance application support. Tell me about your Oracle finances. I mean, I guess someone has to do it. It's just always surprising when something like that, Linux Live operation. There's a lot of people who touch this game in one way or another. Even through the most minor of, things. But, you know, like, that's... Ultimately, that's still probably a better thing when you compare it to, recent controversies of, certain companies not being willing to grant credits if you haven't been on a certain percentage of a project. First-party managers. PR! Executive sales managers. Sales! I just kind of wish, like, I want the mini-game, like in Smash Brothers, where it's like you can move the cursor around and, like, manipulate the credits. Like, even Sonic Colors Ultimate had something like that. Given the Sonic Colors Ultimate credits are longer than any human being could possibly survive. Oh no! Try again, we missed 4 emeralds, and Knuckles is very, very mad about it. He is so mad. How'd we do? Cool, we did 3 hours, 18 minutes. Not bad. We spent 23 minutes in special stages. 23 minutes in special stages. Think about that, combined. Combined. Now, we have 15 minutes in Press Garden Act 1 because we had to replay that stage between the sessions. So that's a little bit more justifiable. Yeah. Not my best run, but a decent run. Hey, thank you everyone for watching. Certainly appreciate it, whether you did so on YouTube or on Twitch. We are part of Sonic Stadium, over at sonicstadium.org. As such, and, like, hey, follow us on Twitter at Sonic Stadium. We let you know when we go live. We fill you in on brand new news bits. We occasionally retweet stuff on, like, here's a good deal on Sonic stuff, or like, here's a cool factoid, that kind of stuff. It's nice. Like, it's a very consumable and non-hateful Twitter account, and there's always room for more non-hateful Twitter accounts on Twitter. Beyond that, we do other streams. Unless something once again happens, we will be making another attempt at our Friday stream for Almost Every Sonic. Depending on how schedules work out, we might have a stream tomorrow with the latest Sonic Talk podcast, talking about the latest comic. IDW's made it up to 50 with what I am to understand is a very solid episode 50, which I have not read yet and will probably be reading tonight. And yeah, and Sunday we will be back with Almost Every Sonic, maybe with something fun, possibly with something stupid. It's really a matter of what I can get going. So peace, everyone. We are up, over, and gone.